Hey guys, David here. Still coming to you from Farmington, New Mexico. So today is Thursday, and it is about 8:30 p.m. right now. We had a nice day, Amy and I did. We got up early, drove to Mesa Verde, which is in Colorado. It's only about an hour and 15 minutes from where we are in Farmington. It's a nice drive. I've been through New Mexico a few times, and a lot of it is pretty dry, but the part we went on today, and I forget the highway we went on, and I don't want to mess up with my map thing, because I'm doing this video. Anyway, but the road, the scenery was very beautiful, really green and a lot of trees. And Colorado is a beautiful state, and also the part of New Mexico is really nice as well. A lot of farms, a lot of big barns and big ranch type things, you could see out there in the countryside. So we had a really nice time. Mesa Verde was really neat. I've gone there before. It's probably been 20 years or so. When the kids were little, we took them there, and I had a lot of fun. So maybe I went this time, looked around. We didn't do any of the hikes. They have a couple of hikes you can do, but I don't know, you got to crawl on ladders and go through small spaces, confined areas. So I remember not doing it back then because the kids were smaller, and anyway, we didn't do that part. But we felt like yesterday we got a total, we were exhausted at Chaco Canyon. It's called actually Chaco Culture National Park, but Chaco Canyon. It's a series of different pueblos, settlements, all from 900 AD through about 1300 AD. I've been listening to this really cool podcast. It's called The American Southwest. It's by a young guy. He's done a bunch of them. It's a couple of years old now. He's still doing them, but he does a series on the ancient Puebloan people. And he starts off actually at the beginning of, like the Bering Strait and all that sort of thing, but he goes all the way through the Puebloan Civil War, which I think was in 1640. Anyway, he does an amazing job on these podcasts. So I'll try to put a link in. He also has a YouTube channel. It's basically his podcasts with some pictures. So I'll link that. If you're interested in Native American history, that sort of thing, it's really, really interesting. I know we listened to it all the way here. Actually, we listened to a couple of the podcasts, but since when we got closer to Arizona, we started listening to that, and we listened to several of them at home. But really neat podcast. So I'll put a link in there if you're interested in that sort of thing. I always have been. And tomorrow we're going to go to Aztec Ruins National Park, and then we'll be kind of making our way home. So it's been a nice trip, but we are ready to be home. Miss the animals. My dog Penny, my cat Princess, Tiger Lily, kind of miss them. I'm sure my plants are all missing me outside. Got to do a bunch of watering, of course. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention. Amy and I have been watching on YouTube a guy, he's called Desert Drifter. He's also very good. He explores the American Southwest, and he climbs on all these, he goes on public property, but he climbs and scales these cliffs to find petroglyphs, pictographs, and he talks about those, and he finds cave dwellings everywhere. It's really cool. So anyway, he has this camera. It's called the Insta360. He has it on like a selfie stick, but the camera photographs 360 degrees around, so you can hold this thing up and then you can go and select any angle. Anyway, I thought it was really cool, and some people put them on their cars as they're traveling, so I thought it'd be really neat to get one and put it in our car when we're traveling in some really scenic places. So I got a mount kit for the car. It was about $80. 5 suction cups. You mount your camera. You can control the camera with your iPhone and get beautiful videos. So I did it a couple times. However, in one of my attempts, on our first day out, it was going through Arizona, and the darn thing came off of my car while going about 60 miles an hour. It just flew off the car. landed in the middle of the freeway. So, of course, my first response was to slow down as quickly as possible and turn off and to try to retrieve the thing. So I ran back. I know how stupid it is. Amy had her eyes closed, I think, the whole time. But I basically ran on the side of the freeway, you know, where it's safe, to get the thing, and I watched about 20 cars go by, and luckily it landed pretty close to the white line, pretty much on the white line in the fast lane. So all these cars went by, nothing got it, so I waited till it cleared, ran across the freeway, picked the thing up, and walked down, and the thing was still on the holder, suction cups and all. The suction cups had just released, but the thing was pretty banged up, and unfortunately one of the lenses is totally messed up, so it makes the 360 thing impossible. So after only having that thing for a few days, now I will be sending it in for repair, which is a bummer. The worst part is I couldn't take it on any of our hiking trips that we did, which I was really looking forward to doing. But I'll have to post my video of when it flies off the car. It's kind of entertaining in a sad, sort of maddening kind of way. Well, I'm supposed to come out here to smoke my pipe, but I've done a lot of talking and not smoking. So thanks guys for listening. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.